I have a new song called My Birth, and that's a new story I wrote, but the song has nothing to do with the story. I just took the idea of my birth and started building on it. Sometimes a title is what inspires me just to write something. I have a couple new songs. One of them is called The Man with the Silver Tongue, and that's about Rudolf Schwarzkogler, who was one of the Viennese Actionismus people, you know, the art movement, Viennese Actionismus. It was in the late 50s, early 60s up until like the early 70s. It was pretty visceral and violent and transgressional and repulsive art. There's him, Otto Muhl, did you ever hear of him? Arnulf Rainer, who's a more conventional painter. Hermann Nietzsche. Hermann Nietzsche is most famous because he slaughters animals and has entrails and crosses with a young boy crucified on them with blood pouring over them. Sort of like Francis Bacon paintings made real. With music, he had a thing called Orgies, Mysteries, Theater. And there would be these long rituals which happened for like 4 hours at a time. They slaughter an animal and they drink the blood and they take the entrails. Anyway, Schwarzkogler, there was this mythos attached to him that he had slowly committed suicide by cutting off his penis inch by inch. It's not true. But he made these series of photographs of performances, which this is way before performance art. These are more things that were just rituals, right? Where there were just this really strange images, like his face is wrapped in gauze, he has electric wires coming out of his nipples or something, and his penis is in the mouth of an eel, you know, and his body's covered with white powder. They're just really strange and kind of terrifying images. Well, anyway, so I just wrote a song in sort of an ode to him. He killed himself by throwing himself out a window, but not by cutting off his penis. And then I wrote another song recently called The Garden Hides the Jewel, and that was a little tribute to the last piece of art that Marcel Duchamp ever made, called Étant Donné, you know that? So it's this one where you look through the big wooden door, and inside you see this beautiful landscape. There's a naked woman lying in there. You just see her body, you don't see her head. And she's lying in the twigs and things, and it's just really beautiful landscape. And so I just wrote a little sort of dream images about that. It's really a nice piece.